Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I had a very interesting day, but it's also been an interesting day for leaks in the doll community. The first episode of Rainbow High Pacific Coast featuring headmistress Paris Hilton, of all people, aired, and we've got some OMG leaks, so today I just want to cover both Rainbow High and OMG news, so this video will be a bit jam-packed. But overall, I just don't think any of these things are deserving of their own video, so we're just going to be combining some stuff. So if you're cool with that, you're down with that, let us begin right now. So I figured a good place to begin is with the oldest news, which is the fact that Paris Hilton and Rainbow High are collaborating, and Paris Hilton was turned into a Rainbow High character, or at least added to the Rainbow High cinematic universe, because there are 3 schools in this shit show of a universe now. It's a lot to keep track of between Shadow High, Pacific Coast High, and Rainbow High, which, Rainbow High itself doesn't have any, real celebrities, real-world celebrities put into it, but they're doing this now. So, Paris Hilton is now in Rainbow High. Honestly, a celebrity collaboration for Rainbow High had the potential to be, really interesting, just because when Monster High did it with Zombie Gaga, for instance, with Lady Gaga, they created, a whole new character who fit into the universe well, and it was just really interesting. I guess I'm just a little disappointed that they just took the easy way out and just inserted Paris Hilton into the brand. Obviously Mattel has done this before, they just kind of, stuck Lindsay Lohan into My Scene and made a Lindsay Lohan doll, and yeah, why wouldn't they just do that with Paris Hilton, why wouldn't MGA just do the same with Paris Hilton? But I don't know, I just think it would have been interesting to have Paris Hilton, voice a new character. It's just my opinion, though. Don't get too bent out of shape over it or anything. But, yeah, I have more to say, I need to think. Her outfit is very detailed, with a lot of pearl accents, or rhinestones, I don't know. I feel like pearls would make sense, though, because it's for Pacific Coast, and Pacific Coast's whole thing is that the classes take place on the beach, which realistically would be a terrible school. I would have a sunburn every day. One time I got a sunburn so bad that I had sun poisoning. I could not move and I threw up. It was awful. But apparently the students of Pacific Coast are, they're more immune to the sun than I am. I refuse to believe Margot can last in the sun. She is so pale. She's paler than me. Margot would die in the sun, just like I did. I'm so mean to Margot. I promise I like Margot. I like to bully her, 'cause she looks like Roger the Alien. I'm not even talking about Paris anymore. Anyway, Paris Hilton confirmed that she will be getting a doll, so that brings us back to a post that was made by Doll Girly, aka Dollboy29, where a $100 Rainbow High collector doll was confirmed, and that's leading people to speculate that this $100 doll is going to be Paris Hilton. To me, that makes sense, because they have to pay for, licensing to have the celebrity in the brand. Even if it's a collaboration, they still have to pay money, I'm pretty sure. So Paris Hilton, I guess, licensing her cost quite a lot. Either that, or they're just hey, people paid $80 for Lily Cheng, maybe they'll pay $100 for Paris Hilton. And you know what? People will. Personally, I can't see myself buying a Paris Hilton doll just because I don't have any sort of nostalgic attachment to her. In the early 2000s, I was a baby. I was a goo goo gaga wah wah baby. I literally didn't have thoughts until I was 10 years old. So I just don't really have any sort of attachment to the Y2K stuff, to anything like Paris Hilton. I was just collecting dolls in the early 2000s, so it's not for me. If you guys are excited for this doll, that's good for you, but I can't see myself buying this personally. I'm sure the doll will look cool, though. Maybe if it goes on sale or something, I'll buy her. Or who knows, maybe it'll be like Lily Cheng, where they're just not gonna put her in stores, because has anyone found Lily in stores yet? I haven't. Maybe I'm just unlucky, though. My area sucks. But, yeah. Paris Hilton doll. This is... Did anyone have this on their bingo card? Because I sure as fuck didn't. Next up, we have OMG news. with the release of the new line OMG Fierce. These are basically secondary versions of the main 4 characters. So Swag, Royal Bee, Lady Diva, and Neonlicious will all be in this line. And I think this is cool. I've always been hoping that ever since they, like, made these characters into actual characters in, like, the House of Surprise show, that some of the more major ones would get secondary releases. I was hoping that they would at least do fashion packs, but this is cool too. So as we can see here, Lady Diva seems to have pigtails and an expression. These dolls seem to have a bit more of a glamorous expression with more narrowed eyes, and just a different expression overall. There is also the Neonlicious Fierce doll, where she has a side glance. God, what is wrong with my voice? I really like the way they did her face, and we can see Swag at the bottom as well. Neonlicious seems to be standing on a Swag, and Swag also has a side glance. Holy shit, Swag looks so good. Why don't we have a clearer picture of her? This sucks. I want to see her. Overall, though, what I think of these is I like them a lot. I really like the outfit that we can see Lady Diva wearing here. It's a little hard to see, but I can see a black skirt, maybe a snakeskin top. It's difficult to make out, but I really like everything that she's got going on. I like the pink fur. It's kind of like an updated version of her basic look, I feel like. Kinda. I don't know, but these are interesting to me, so I can definitely see myself buying them. As for Neonlicious, they seem to have made her bangs longer, but only in the middle. It's a step in the right direction. I like the way they updated her dress as well. I like the leggings or socks that they gave her. I like her jacket. And she also seems to have longer hair than her first release. As for Swag, I need to zoom in on her. Yeah, can't see much, but it's definitely Swag, because Lady Diva is way darker than Swag, so it can't be the same character. It has to be Swag. Plus the eyes look green. She seems to still have braided hair. I don't see any reason for them to take away her braids or twists. Was it braids or twists? I haven't looked at Swag in so long, but it has to be that they kept her hairstyle. Maybe they'll, it looks kind of pulled back. Maybe they pulled it back a bit. I don't know. It's really difficult to make this out because it's such a blurry picture. But overall, I'm so excited for this line, and I really want to see clearer pictures of the dolls, because the fact that there's so many Neonliciouses in this picture, they have to be close to release. There's no way that these dolls aren't coming out soon, because these are just the finished product. It looks so cool. I really like how they updated the expressions and, the fact that they're adding expressions, because we've gone through, 3 years of OMG, and they haven't done anything to change the face at all. So this is really nice to see. I feel like it'll give the brand the refresh that it needs, and maybe get new collectors into it again. Because OMG is still very popular, but I do feel like Rainbow High has been starting to overtake it just because they've been adding different face molds, adding different, well, they haven't been doing side glances. The day Rainbow High starts doing side glances on their dolls is the day my wallet empties. Somehow my footage got corrupted, but anyway, what I said in this part was basically that I adore when dolls have side glances. It's one of the reasons that I like Bratz and Mycene so much. Although the Mycene dolls do look more doe-eyed compared to Bratz, which have a more, I don't want to say seductive, that feels weird, but bitchy look to their face, I don't know, I just love it. They look so, sassy and bitchy. It's great. Fierce. I think that's the word I'm going for. And hey, that happens to be the name of this line. Fierce. But in short, I'm very excited for these dolls, and I really want to see Royal Bee, because we do have a little tiny peek at Swag, but Bee does not seem to be present here, which is such a shame. I love Bee. I'll always adore Bee, because she was the first OMG that I ever got. But anyway, I think we've gone over everything now. One thing I did forget to mention in my Paris Hilton segment of this video, I just want to add it before I end it though, this video, is just I'm confused by the decision to include Paris Hilton primarily because Rainbow High, unlike Bratz, is aimed at a child audience. It's kind of the same with OMG. They both have like a target audience of children. So picking a celebrity who was most popular 20 years ago, like, I'm sure Paris Hilton's still relevant. I'm not trying to say she's irrelevant or anything. I'm just saying, like, she's definitely not as, like, known by children. So it definitely feels like they're creating this doll for older fans, and that's probably why she's $100. It's just a strange decision to me. I don't get it. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about her. I don't have anything else to say about these two, so with that, this video is about done. All in all, I think I'm most excited for the new OMG dolls, just because I really like the faces. Like, I already rambled on about why I like side glances, but it just looks so good on them. Like, they should have been doing that from the start. It looks amazing. So, in short, I'm impressed by OMG, perplexed by Paris Hilton, and I don't even want to talk about Shadow High because, you know, why didn't I talk about Shadow High? I like Shadow High. I don't know. If you guys want me to react to influencer photos of the dolls, feel free to, like, let me know in the comments, but I feel like that'd be a really dumb video. It would just be like, hey guys, you mind if I borrow your pictures so I can talk about them? I mean, I guess I always do that. But, yeah. Feel free to share your thoughts on anything that was discussed in this video in the comments below. And as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, bye!